Welcome to today's devotion. I'm reading from the Hardest Part Lent devotion by Kate Bowler and the Everything Happens team. Romans 15:7 says, "Accept one another then as Christ accepted you." Loving someone from a distance is much easier than loving up close. When you get close up, you can see all their bad opinions, all of their wrongness, all of their hard to ignore habits. Francis Collin, a world-renowned geneticist and physician, understands how difficult it is to love people who are so unlike us. He led the National Institutes of Health during the pandemic, which meant he endured and witnessed vitriol on all fronts. What we need, he said, is to get out of our silos and really listen to one another. And that means accepting that the other person might have something valuable to say, as hard as that is for us to admit. Perhaps we might not be as far off as we first imagined. What might we reconsider, though? And what would it take? Maybe we need to start by reading the wrong news source and considering another's point of view. Maybe learning something about ourselves and them. Here's a blessing for loving someone when differences divide us. And this is a hard one. How do I begin to connect with someone so different from me? How do I bridge this gap? It feels wrong, like the beliefs that I abhor. Blessed are we who want included in the wild and beautiful experiment, to find a common humanity. We who desire to come into the gap that separates human from human, to love the stranger, especially the one we don't understand and we secretly want to set straight. Blessed are those standing in the gap, in what can't be understood, to actively work on disapproving our own intuitions about another, to begin to see what they see. Blessed are we swimming upstream against the flow of a human frailty, fears, and emotions. Are willing to be wrong, to reconsider, and to hold our integrity with kindness, desiring to map it out and play its course instead of the one that we made up, and to discover that humility is what makes change possible. Grace is never neutral. It works backwards and forwards in time, conspiring to make the wrong right. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you tomorrow for the next devotion. I hope you have a great day.